If Mega Pokemon made a return, how fast would you be running to your Switch? Would you be calling in sick from work? Skipping school, perhaps? Or would the urge be so strong you'd be sprinting home from Grandma's funeral? Mega Pokemon, without the doubt in my mind, is easily the best mechanic Pokemon ever dropped on us. Forget Z moves, forget Dynamaxing, let's even yeet Terastallizing in the bin. Everything from the animation to the design is enough for Mega Pokemon to just straight up win awards. Now, I'm not a magician, and I don't have the elite hacking skills to get Mega Beedrill on the big screen for you all. So instead, we'll take some Pokemon that do have Megas from previous generations, and we'll use that as a team. So let's grab our Mega Bracelets and our Beedrillites and our hype contained in a bottle, and let's take our Mega Pokemon to the battlefield. What's up, guys? It's Dench here. We're back with another live theme teams, battle, business, all that kind of shenanigans. You know how the intro goes. Today we're going to be doing the Mega theme without any Mega Stones, which is a little bit sad, but never say never. We're going up against Sebas, I think his name was. Sorry if I'm botching that pronunciation, but let's get right into it. So he does lead off with the Thunderous, which is a little terrifying, but I think I might just U-turn. I mean, he is going to outspeed. I'm going to hard switch out into Venusaur. Yeah, I'm going to hard switch out into Venusaur. This team is a little exciting. It's a little exciting, I'm not going to lie. I've not battled in a while. It feels like forever since I've done a battle. So he actually does opt for the Volt Switch. That doesn't look like Specs damage, which is good to know, but it could be. We are specially defensive. So he is going to swap out into the Regice, which is a little terrifying, nice and shiny. What do we want to do here? I mean, we could Terra Fire, but I actually don't want to lose this thing so early on. I'm actually going to swap into Houndoom. We're going to make a double here. This is going to be a bit of a messy one. It's going to be a bit of a messy one because I don't want to stay in with Bean. We're gonna try to get the sun up. That's the aim. That's the aim. We're going to try to get the sun up. Hopefully he doesn't predict anything crazy in Ice Beam. We should be able to eat this relatively well. Now, there's no way he stays in here. There's literally zero chance. So I think getting the Sunny Day up is a good plan, which is exactly what I'm going to do. He is going to withdraw the Regice as we do get the Sunny Day up. I'm going to take a sip of the old coffee. Hopefully with zero slurps. So we are going to get the Sunny Day up, which is really, really nice. I am debating Terra. I'm going to Terra, I think. I think I'm going to Terra Ghost because I reckon a fighting move like a Drain Punch is coming. So if we can Terastallize here, because he might be predicting Terra Fire if we're like Sunny Day. If he goes for a fighting move here, I'm going to be actually gassed because this puts us in a really good stead. Because I don't mind Houndoom going down once. Oh, he outspeeds and goes for the Gunk. Oh, we do live though. So I mean, we're going to die next turn, which actually works out. Actually works out in our favor quite a bit. Now, we are going to Psychic Fangs. That's going to do a decent chunk, but we are probably going to go down to this poison. Yeah, there we go. But that's not sad. I mean, the Terastallizing into Ghost was pretty sad. I think I was backing a play that didn't exist, which is a little unfortunate. We've got options. I mean, this was just the setup for Bean, really, so let's just go into Bean. Why not? I mean, we do lose the Terastallize for our team, which is a little annoying, but hey, we can move on. We can move on. Switching wise, it doesn't have many options. I'm debating just chucking a Weather Ball. Let's chuck a Weather Ball. So he is going to Gunk Shot. That's going to do neutral. This thing must be banded or something because it's absolutely tearing us up. I'm actually it might be Scarfed. It might be Scarfed because I just realized unless I really messed up, this thing should have Chlorophyll. Did we take ourselves out with the Life Orb? Okay, so he's going to bring in Cristiano, which is going to be obviously the low kicks. The unfortunate thing here is I can't really do much because Last Impression's probably going to come through. Or First Impression. It's one of the impressions. It's somewhere. It's somewhere on the impression scale. We could try get a synthesize. What we synthesize. I'm going to try get a synthesis, but he's probably going to... Yeah, he's going to First Impression. That's fine. I kind of thought that was going to come through, and there's no reason. I mean, it's sad because I already put the sun up. I did all the friggin' legwork. But anyway, so this thing's going to come in. I think we kind of wall it with Ouchie Bum, plus we have the Fire Blast. I'm going to go into Ouchie Bum. I'm going to see if I can catch him off guard with a Fire Blast, because I think that would be great. I mean, this thing could be sashed. I do doubt it, but let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to go for Fire Blast. He is going to U-turn, which is going to do a fair amount. But he does get the Rocky Helmet chip on his boy. Now, what's the switch in? I'm curious. Because, I mean, probably his own Slowking, right? Lara, that sounds like a Slowking name. Yeah, that's going to be his Slowking. Now, this is a Fire Blast in the sun, so it might do a decent amount. It's going to do nothing. My calculations were a bit off there. Let's slack off, actually. Let's slack off. I'm curious. I'm curious to see what's going to happen here. So we do get a slack off. Because I can't imagine you're going to be doing a lot to me in terms of damage. So he's gonna tell a chillingly bad joke. So there's the chilly reception. That's going to reduce us. Oh no, sorry. I'm thinking of a parting shot. I'm thinking of all the parting shots right now. But I do want to keep this thing around. I mean, the Fire Blast is useful for a lot of things that are on his team. A lot of things are on his team. Now he's bringing in this thing, which is a little crazy because he knows I have Fire Blast. I'm going to Fire Blast. I'm curious. So he does Terrastallize. That's probably why. That's probably why he brought this thing in, to get rid of the ice typing. Probably going Terra Fire. Terra Electric. Ooh, he's gonna Terra Blast me. So he just straight up goes for the Thunderbolt. That might take us out, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it leaves us on a very small amount of HP, but he does get the para. Don't we love this game? And I'm going to get fully paralyzed. Okay, I'm not. But we do get a Fire Blast. That's going to do nothing because it's not super effective damage. And he gets the Ice Body off because of the snow. Very cool. I'm going to Scold, but he is going to sub. Okay, this is now terrifying. A Regiheist behind a sub. And we get fully paralyzed, which is a little annoying. Now, if this thing starts setting up, it could really create some problems. So I'm just going to stay in and Scold. He's going to go for a Thunderbolt, which is going to take us out. A Terra Electric Regice. I'm really starting to see it all. I'm really starting to see it all. That's mental. That's actually crazy AF. It's not looking good. I think I made, I think I woke up with the wrong brain today. Yeah, we really don't have options. We're gonna have to come in with Sizzle. We're gonna have to come in with Sizzle right now. Yikes! This is a big yikes. We're just gonna have to go for the Bug Bite. He does go for the Thunderbolt. How much is this gonna do? Half? I'm reckoning about half. No, it does more than half. That's tragic. Because he outspeeds and he's behind the sub, which is a little annoying. I kind of feel like he's gonna sub again. I should have come in. No, I was gonna say I should have come in with Gyarados. I don't think we can do anything here. I think we just lose. I mean, the only other opportunity is getting Gyarados to set up a Dragon Dance, but I just don't see it happening. Yeah, I just don't see it happening, unfortunately. I'm gonna Bug Bite. He's gonna Thunderbolt and outspeed. I kind of just Bug Bite up. This is probably the worst game I've ever had. I'm not gonna lie. This is terrible. This is terrible. Terrible. Nothing. We go to midnight, I guess. I can't go with Gyarados. The only way I come in with Gyarados is if I can outspeed and kill this thing, which I don't think it's gonna happen. Now I guess we Willow. Possibly. Or we just straight up go for a Poltergeist. Let's go for a Willow. See, we are gonna get the Willow off. I don't think we can get a T-Wave off because it's Terra Electric. Whether that works or not, I don't know. It's actually not something I've come across. So he is going to get the Ice Beam off. Going to do about half, which is pretty nice, actually. It's pretty nice. I forget how defensive Sableye is. I really do. Let's go for the Poltergeist. He's going to stay in an Ice Beam. If he gets a Freeze, all we can do is laugh. So, Poltergeist. He avoids the Poltergeist. Well, that's certainly something, isn't it? Oh, this is probably the worst game I've had in a while. But hey, we learn these things. We undoubtedly learn these things. He goes for the Blizzard. He does miss the Blizzard, which is semi-good for us. We go for the Poltergeist. And we hit the Poltergeist. Probably not going to do a lot, if I'm going to be honest. It does a decent amount. It does a decent amount. I'm more concerned by the fact that low kicks has first impression, honestly. We do have Moxie. I'm going to make a play. I'm going to switch into Gyarados. Hopefully take this thing out so I can get to +1. And then maybe we can shift some stuff around. I ain't gonna lie, it's looking grim. So an Ice Beam, this is neutral. It does about half. Okay. He's going to get burned. If he swaps out... Do we outspeed this thing, actually? How fast is Regice? Did I just make a terrible play? Hold up. I'm going to go for a waterfall. Okay, we do outspeed. That's good. I'm glad I went for the waterfall, because he probably went for T-Wave. Okay, we might be back in this. I doubt it. I honestly doubt it, because he's still got the, I think the thing he's scarfed, actually. I think he brings Thunderous in here, and he just cleans house. Yeah. I think this thing's scarfed. I think this thing is genuinely scarfed. I don't think it's Specs. I think it's scarfed. I'm gonna Ice Fang on the off chance. Yeah, he's just gonna Thunderbolt. I need to stop throwing away my Terrors so early. It's a bad habit. Even for theme teams, it's a terrible, terrible habit. It doesn't really matter what we do here. So that's going to be GG's to Sabas. We're not too concerned about the L's over here. We like to get the dubs and we're not too concerned. All right, guys, it's time for round 2 of the Mega Pokemon team. We're going to go up against Koosh. Going to lead with the Crocodile, which... I honestly thought he might have led his own Sizzle. I'm thinking about just bug biting off Ripped, because having this thing down would actually be really, really useful. But I'm just going to U-turn. Yeah, he's going to switch out. I don't really want to throw away the kind of, what would you call it, the momentum so early. So he's going to bring out the Coconut Boy. But we do get a free U-turn on that thing. This thing could be scarfed. Oh no, it's Rocky Helmet. We just like absolutely... demolishing my argument there. I'm gonna go into Midna. Because I could get a free Will-O-Wisp here on any of his team, which is huge. I could Thunderwave. That's an option. But the only problem with Thunderwaving, he has the Zapdos. So I'm just gonna throw a Willow. He's probably gonna switch out. He does switch out. Very, very cool. A lot of switching in this beginning part of the game. He's gonna bring in Krook. Okay. Yeah, because that goes against the Prankster. Very, very cool. And it can't T-Wave it. What a great play. What a great play, honestly. I'm going to switch into Houndoom. This is kind of a sticky situation, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to switch into Houndoom. He's probably going to go for the knockoff. And I don't mind losing the Heat Rock. Oh, he's going to go for Stealth Rocks. Okay. So we need to bear that in mind. Bringing in the Houndoom's actually kind of nice. As for what we can do to this thing, not much, if I'm going to be honest, but I think we just set up the Sunny Day. He could bring in Goodra. Yeah, let's set up the Sunny Day. Let's just do it. So he's going to withdraw. We're going to get the Sunny Day up for free. Our little pointy-eared fool is going to set up the sun, which is really nice. There it is, turning harsh. How that makes sense, I have no idea. The sunlight turned harsh and we're indoors. You didn't really think about that one, did you, Pokemon? I'm feeling like chucking a Dark Pulse around. I'm going to switch into Midna. Here. I'm going to see if I can T-Wave this thing, because Goodra's a bit of a threat. I don't have a massive amount of things that can deal with it, and getting a free T-Wave on this thing would be kind of nice. So he's actually going to straight up Dragon Pulse. We should be fine. Yeah, we're okay. Now I am going to just chuck a T-Wave on this thing. I'm debating just doubling, because you won't want to get this thing paralyzed. I'm going to double into Ouchie Bum. He might go Krook again, because he knows Krook walls me, and I'm kind of hoping he does switch into Crocodile. So he is going to withdraw the Goodra. I'm hoping into Krook. Goes into Zapdos. Oh no. That's not good for us. That's not good at all. Dang. He outbrained our Mega Stones, and he's just absolutely living in the friggin' future. Do we want to chuck an Ice Beam so early? I mean, I don't really have too much things that want to switch into this. I'm going to switch into my Venusaur. We're going to get Bean on the field. Should be able to resist any electric move that wants to come our way, I'm hoping. Okay, so he Volt switches. So he's going to have the switch initiative on this thing. Probably going to go into his Crocodile, if I had to guess. But we are Chlorophyll. So he is actually going to switch into the Goodra, which is, yeah, a better play. That's a nice switch. We can't really do too much to this, but I'd like to get a Sludge Bomb off if possible. Let's get a Sludge Bomb off. I want to see how much damage it's going to do. Is it Assault Vest? That might be Assault Vest. I'm not 100% sure. He's going to Dragon Pulse. We should be able to eat this. We don't eat that as well as I thought we could. Does Bean do a lot for us here? It kind of does. I'm just going to go for another Sludge. Just going to go for another Sludge. I'm kind of hoping I poison this thing. We don't, and we're just going to lose Bean. This team's not working the way I want to, and it's kind of sad. It's really sad, actually. Bean is not getting his moment to shine at all. I'm going to go into Gyarados. I'm going to go into Gyarados, and I'm going to see... Oh, the sun's still up. I'm kind of hoping the sun goes away soon. How long's left on the sun? So it's got two turns left. I can muck with that, I think. I mean, I do have the Ice Fang. I'd love to get a Moxie boost if possible. But I also predict a switch out. I'm just gonna Dragon Dance. I'm hoping he switches out. He doesn't switch out. Ugh. Now I wish I went for Ice Fang. I even have it on there for like situations like this, and I just absolutely go against it. That is only going to do half though. Let's go for the Ice Fang. Okay, so we get the Ice Fang off. Is that going to kill? It does kill, and we get the Moxie boost. Okay, okay, the GOAT. The GOAT is in the driver's seat. The GOAT is in the driver's seat. We are +2, +1, and the sunlight's down. Great timing. Dench knows what he's doing. I didn't guess about the sunlight at all. At all. Now, Crocodile's here. Does this thing get Sucker Punch? I know it's sad I have to look that up, but the amount of times I'm wrong about this, it doesn't. I am gonna go for... Could be Scarfed. I'm gonna go for a Waterfall. His Crocodile was Scarfed, and it takes us out. I mean, I wasn't gonna switch out anyway, but I wouldn't have assumed that to be Scarfed. Because, bro, I'm bad at the game. And his has Moxie. Okay. Moxie for Moxie. I see. I see how it is. I see exactly how it is. Okay, we're going to bring in the Ton. We're going to bring in the Ton. And we might have to U-turn here. We might have to U-turn here. We don't have a spinner, so we can't... Those rocks are actually going to get really, really annoying. We can't, unfortunately... We can't just stay in. I'm going to Bug Bite, because I'm going to think he's going to knock off. So he's gonna Terrasilize. Okay. He's gonna Terrasilize. Probably going to ground. Oh, just straight up Terra Dark. He might take us out then. He might take us out with a knockoff. This little croc is gonna take us to the moons. Because that's boosted. I don't think I'm living that. No, absolutely not. Are we about to get swept by a Scarfed Krook? Oh, man. Oh, man. A Scarfed Krook, ladies and gentlemen. That is wild. Oh, bro. I really thought Gyarados was going to make a comeback, but the Scarf Krook. So he does get the knockoff, as we probably thought. If this takes me out, we just lose. Yeah, it's going to be GG. I can't come back from this. There's no way. With the Moxie... I'm not even thinking about the Moxie boost. I was just thinking about stab knockoff. Oh, brother. It's crazy. Scarf Krook is a menace. Yeah, it doesn't even matter that this is resisted. Oh, man. I absolutely threw this game. So, we're going to come in with Midna, and that's going to be GG's. Swept by my own injustice. The Moxie play. The play I thought I was going to do. I reckon honestly, if this thing didn't outspeed me, I think we would have been okay. I think we would have been fine, but... The fact that this thing outsped me is just nuts, honestly. That's crazy. We live, we learn. We can either be salty, or we can choose it as a teaching moment. You know, that's all we can do. Thank you so much for watching, guys.